Okay, good afternoon traders, or sorry, good morning traders, wherever you are. Morning if you're in the States, and afternoon if you're in the UK. This is Summer Trading, and I'm going to do an update on the Shark 2.0 trend strategy. Now, there's been some fantastic returns in the last few days on this trend following strategy. It's really been working well, and this is actually the perfect time for trend following. So we're going to start off with the daily time frame and then move on to the hourly time frame. I'm going to move through this quite quick and try to keep the video below, say, 15 minutes. So let's start off with the daily and run through some trades. Nothing exciting on the US dollar CHF. Now gold is looking fantastic. If you can see, I entered slightly early on this one. There was a level of support over here, but I entered nevertheless. In fact, if you move this support line slightly up, let's say to around there, I would have entered based on that support line below the break, on that break of that support line. But anyway, the trade is looking fantastic. Stop loss, I mean, big profit on both of them. Even if it reverses now, I'll be in profit pretty much on the first and the second one. Remember, the first one at 0.5% trails the 15 moving average, and the second entry at another 0.5% trails this is the 50 moving average. Okay, really looking good on gold at the moment for a short. And also same on silver. They're pretty correlated markets, so they do follow each other. Let's see on the silver market. I'm just going to move this up and just support level. I entered short, and just one entry on this one, and the stop loss is set on the 50 moving average. So also looking very good profits on that one. In fact, currently on the silver market, we're looking very good for profits. I was going to try and calculate that, but the computer's not doing it. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Just running a bit slow with the recording. Let's see, is it going to do it? No. Is it going to do it? I don't think we really have to for it. Right, here we go. Okay, so even on the silver trade, we are looking at $1.24 just on a trade so far. Looking to take some big profits into that one. Brent, we got stopped out unfortunately on that one, and we're still in the West Texas Intermediate trade, although I have been stopped out of the first entry. So the second entry still long. Remember, these are only 0.5%, so wherever the stop loss is, I'm still only risking 0.5% per trade. Okay, UK, nothing going there. ESX, nothing going on there at the moment. The DAX is looking really good. I've entered the trade back here. It was the 11th of November, and great, it's looking fantastic. I'm nearly at break even, my first stop loss. S&P also long there, looking good on the long side. The NASDAQ, I didn't enter. In fact, possibly you could enter now, but the indicator over here tells me that the volatility has sort of slowed down a bit. If this indicator DX can rise above the 30, I'll enter long on that one. But the Wall Street, we're definitely in, and you can see the indicator is way above the 30. And I didn't want to jump into too many correlated markets at the same time. Although you still do get different entries. But 0.5%, soon you're up your 2% limit on any type of trade. Anyway, SMI, nothing happening. IC, nothing happening at the moment. On the IC, I'd look for a break sort of above this area before taking anything long. AX25, it's looking not too bad. Let's just see how this bar closes. We're long on that side. You see the pound US dollar has bounced off this the bar zone here. In fact, that could be a good short. If this closes like this, you might want to take a short on the break of that bar. If this bar closes as it is, you never know. There's still a lot of time left in the day, and so things can change. Now the US dollar JPY. This is in fact something I missed, and just a couple of days behind on this one. But nice triangle. In fact, a pennant, and broke out at this power zone and then blasted right through, and I totally missed that trade. So what we're going to do is I am going to enter long on this trade, just show you exactly how we do that. Okay, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure to the moving average, the 15 moving average, and that's 247 pips. So what I take is I take my lot calculator, and that's 247 pips. See what that calculation is like. Okay, it's 0.18 lots. Okay, so let's just get this one click up, and I'm going to enter 10. Okay, it's entered there. I'm just going to mark it out so I know exactly where I entered it very quickly. I can see that, and then I'm going to move my stop-loss down to the 15 moving average. Okay, even if it does come back on me, I'm still okay with that. That's no problem for me. I'm going to enter another order, also 10, and this is for the second entry. Okay, and that entry is going to come in the stop 8.930. So as you can see, I'm not scared to enter a trade when all the rules are the rules. Let's measure that again. 98.825. 98.825. Gotta concentrate here. For the US dollar yen, obviously the US dollar is obviously getting more stronger, and it's increasing in strength, and the yen is declining. But a nice move up, it's also almost like a cup shape going on here, and nice breakout of that triangle. Paused at the resistance and then broke through it pretty rapidly. Okay, US dollar CAD, it's looking good. If it holds above there, it's possible for a long. This is a short I've got on the Aussie US dollar, also really looking good on the short side. Nothing on euro. Euro Australian dollar, I know I did miss this one again, but you know, I don't like this, this doji and this hanging candle here. So what I'm going to do is I will wait to see a more bullish candle before I look at entering on that market. Okay, nothing happening on the Euro CHF, Euro JPY, that's the one. Okay, I'm going to, in fact, let's just see. Okay, that's the same as the US dollar JPY. But you see, I already have an entry on this one. I go in on the second day after that breakout. So that's fine. I'm okay to 2 or 3 markets with the same type of trade, even if they are correlated. It's not a huge problem for me. CAD JPY, possible long on that side, and the pound yen. All these currency pairs, all the correlated pairs of the yen are all sort of moving in the same direction. I don't want to enter too many. I'm already in 2 of those trades. Now New Zealand dollar is looking very good as well for a short. So let's enter short over here. Okay, I measure 17. Let's just say 170. Let's say lot calculator 170, and then I okay that. And what does it bring back? Okay, 0.32, and I'm going to go to my one-click trading, and 0.30, and sell order. I'm also in my shape on there, my rectangle, just so I can see very clearly where I entered. I'm going to move my stop loss straight up to the 15 moving average. Then I'm going to enter my second order. I'm going to put my second order 0.2. I don't need to calculate it. It's pretty simple anyway. And this stop loss is going to be just above the 50 moving average, 1.1363. Let's change that. 1.1363, and I'll modify that. Okay, so I have 2 orders in the Aussie New Zealand dollar, so looking good on that. I've got an order on the Aussie Swiss franc. This might come back on me. I only took 1 trade on this. Let's just see what happens on there. Nothing on the Aussie JPY. Actually entered again, so this is a 3rd trade on this trade, which is the CHF JPY, but it had a good entry over there. Really good entry. So this is looking positive. I'm nearly at break even for the first entry. Okay, euro, nothing on there, nothing there, nothing on there, New Zealand dollar still, and the euro US dollar, nothing on there. So let me just go quick over to the hourly time frame. Okay, and I'm going to go right back. You'll see there's some amazing trades happening on the hourly here, and I'll just show you some of the ones that I have done. This pound US dollar, if it breaks above that area, we're looking at a long. The euro US dollar is still in consolidation. Let's just see. Yep, it's still consolidating, although it has broken down through this downtrend. So it's possible that could be a good short on that side. And the level we would look at from there is somewhere around there. Okay, and it has been a power zone in the past, so it's possibly a good level. US dollar JPY. Okay, so this is on the hourly, so you can enter trades on both the hourly as well as the daily. I've got two separate accounts, they're two different trades, and this is looking good. Some very good profits in here. Just move my stop loss up slightly, just lock in some of those profits, and again I'm in profit on both of these trades. And just giving you an idea, the first trade on that is currently sitting at 95 pips. Okay, so I've got two trades on that, 95 and probably around 50. Here again on the US dollar, I'm also sitting with a long on that, so that's also looking very good. And Aussie US dollar, I'm entering. I had an enter on the short there. And what's great about this trade over here, it does show you that even though you think you're late into the game, not necessarily, right? Most people would say, okay, well, it's gone down like almost a day, and this is really late. You know, broke through that power zone, and it's hitting 79 pips before I entered. But this is the exact reason why sometimes those, you know, things like that, you've just got to take them with a pinch of salt and take your chances when you have them. These opportunities don't come around all the time. So you can see with that, I am short, and I'm sitting in quite a big profit at the moment on my stop loss. Let's just see, so around 50 pips on that trade, so not too bad, especially late entry. It's not ideal, obviously. This would be a good entry over here if I hadn't missed that. Let's see, any other good trade? Another good trade here. This is the Euro JPY again on the hourly. So fantastic trades, yen crosses, really good trades. This one over here I must have got stopped out, looking good, but obviously not. Here the pound yen, another fantastic trade. I didn't take it myself, but wow, look at that move. Let's just go back there. I just want to measure that move. You know, look at that. You know, 307 pips, absolutely incredible. Now this is Aussie New Zealand dollar. Okay, this is, let's just look at the high. Oh, this is the daily. Okay, let's go back to the hourly. Let's see what's happening on the hourly here. Okay, so the hourly, I'm not prepared to take a trade on the hourly, you see. So you can see on the daily, that looks like a fantastic trade. But on the hourly, no, not looking good. Although the stochastics is looking oversold, that's good. The ADX indicator is showing still a pretty good strength. But what I'd look now is I'd look for a break sort of below that area. If it can prove to me they can break below that, I might look at an entry on that one too. Here I'm the Aussie CAD. I am short from this area here. I am in profit, so that's looking good. This is a fantastic trade. The Aussie Swiss franc. I think I went over that, but anyway, this might be a double chart. Let's see what else we got through here. Oh, look at that, another great trade. That was the Swiss franc JPY. So fantastic trends happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic trends. And trend following is definitely the strategy where you can take advantage of these massive moves. They don't have to be massive, but the more massive they are, the better, obviously. Here, gold. So I'm short on the hourly time frame and on the daily. So on the hourly time frame, I'm just going to move my stop loss slightly and just lock in some of those profits. If it does pull back, that's fine. I'll stop out on this first trade, this first entry, and that'll give me roughly 82 cents. That's great. And the second entry, I'll just, sometimes the second entry can go on for absolute forever. Okay, so one more left video. Try to keep it down to 4 minutes. Nasdaq's looking good. Swedish is looking good for a long. Silver, Brent, nothing much here. DAX is possibly looking good for a long on the hourly time frame. S&P definitely looking good. I'd be careful with the Dow. Anything else? Yeah, anything else? That's about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that summary and some fantastic trades. I will be doing a video on the stock trading trend following strategy, the electric ray trend following strategy. Got to get used to these names, and that's doing fantastic. This is definitely the time to be in trading stocks. Everything's flowing to the roof, and until it stops, I'll be there to take advantage. Have a great day. Goodbye.